Good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you guys are watching this channel. First, subscribe. My channel is called Welding and Stuff. In this channel, we do how-to videos, how to become a certified welding inspector, how to change locks, a lot of different things, even how to cook different things, especially my favorite, the collard greens. But on this video, we're going to ask for a little help here. You know, my wife's job is mandating that they get vaccinated for COVID, getting this COVID vaccine. And my wife is not comfortable with that. And we're trying to find either some doctors or lawyers out there. We're in Houston, Texas, that can help us. Maybe some kind of religious exemption, or maybe because we've already had COVID, as some of you guys may have heard our story there in February 2021, we did come down with COVID. And we did go through the quarantine for 10, 14 days, and my wife's symptoms was like 2-3 times worse than mine. And we didn't even tell anybody, our family or friends, we didn't tell nobody, because we know the first thing that they're gonna say is, hey, they should have stayed home. These guys, they at the casino, they at the restaurants, they're just enjoying life. And sometimes people would take our problems or our situation to convince other people not to do certain things, saying if they would have just took the vaccine, if they would have stayed home, if they wouldn't have been going here, this wouldn't happen. You see what happened to those two, Glenn and Jocelyn? They come down with COVID. So we didn't tell anybody. We went through our quarantine stages, and we came out fine. And we go get our antibodies checked. My wife's antibodies is off the chart. And since we've had COVID, we've been traveling to Puerto Rico, we go to Florida, the Bahamas, we go to Louisiana. I think we've gone out more since we had COVID, and we haven't had any problems yet. I know something's working. I don't know if it's the antibodies or whatever that we have. It is helping us. If we come down with it again, we wouldn't even notice it. It probably lasts for 1 or 2 days and it's gone, because something is helping our immune system. And we're going to get checked again this December and see if our antibodies is still strong. Like my wife's antibodies, it's off the chart. It just says greater than 20. Mine has a number, you know, like a 4 or 5. I forget what it was. But my doctor recommended that I get it. But he said maybe my wife should wait. So we was just wondering if there's any lawyers or doctors out there that can contact us, or we can contact, to see if my wife could get some kind of exemption, because she don't feel comfortable taking this. And she's a nurse, and I know it's a lot of nurses out there that have been forced to take this, especially if you're a single parent or you're a one-income household. What do? If they're twisting your arm to take the shot, you're gonna either take the shot or you're gonna lose your job. You lose your job, you're gonna lose your house, your car, hard to get food, and you're just gonna have a lot of problems. So a lot of people are forced to take this vaccination. So I've been watching the news and try to keep up with different things. Things are changing daily. I watch videos like this lady right here. She say, the goal here is compliance. They want everybody to comply. Just listen to this and tell me what you think.
That's all. On the OSHA rule, what is the threshold in order for a private business to be fined? I'm still unclear on that. How many violations can a business kind of, how many times can they violate this rule in order for them to actually be fined? And then secondly, has the White House been reaching out as well, I don't know, in the past couple of days, today, to governors as well, either encouraging them to implement their own mandates or on implementation of this mandate? And then just one on immigration after that.
Gotcha. So the goal here is compliance, and the administration and OSHA are going to do everything we can to maximize compliance. So that's going to be our focus. The vast majority of employers, as they do every day with other workplace safety requirements, will voluntarily comply without ever being inspected. However, if needed, OSHA can assess fines of $13,600 per violation. OSHA can fine an additional $13,600 per day that an employer does not abate that an employer does not abate the violation. And for willful or serious violation, OSHA can fine employers $136,000. So that's how the penalty is going to work here. So the goal here is compliance.
My wife, we go to the doctor and get our antibodies checked, and we take COVID tests often. Different places like Puerto Rico and the Bahamas, you have to have a negative COVID test. So we've got about 5 or 10 different negative COVID tests. And we keep a few of these at the house. Anybody feeling sick, or we just test ourselves just to see. And you can get these from Walgreens or HEB, Walmart. But it's just a little testing kit to test to see if you got COVID. I don't know how accurate it is, but we've used it a few times and we're still negative. But anyway, if there's any doctors or lawyers out there that can help us, we will appreciate it. My email address is in the description below. And again, thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel.